What do you do if you come across a gator on a path?
Well, I guess it would depend on how wide the path is. If it is narrow and it's across the entire thing, you're going back the other way. Okay, just yeah, don't even bother. I have experience. I know how to work with these animals. I've come across them on paths before, and because I can read their behavior so well, I'll just walk right on by. They're not out to get you. Now, I don't recommend you do that, or anybody who doesn't have a lot of experience with these animals. They are obviously potentially dangerous, but I mean, I've walked literally right next to completely wild alligators because I am good at reading their behavior and know they're not going to come chasing after me like a monster movie. It's not like that. But if it is a wide enough path, you want to give them a wide berth, and most of the state signs recommend not coming within 15 feet, sir. Okay, you gotta give me a little space here. But yeah, they say don't go within 15 feet. So usually, you got the space, you can just go away and walk on by and you'll be fine.
Is it possible that your gators and crocodiles can get pregnant?
So they don't become pregnant, they become what we call gravid, because they don't give birth and they lay eggs. So let's say, she becomes gravid, she has eggs in her that are then fertilized, then she will construct a nest out of leaves and debris, and then she'll lay the eggs. So they don't have babies, they lay eggs. And then for us, all we have to do is collect those eggs and prevent incubation, and then we have no babies to worry about. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. We're not going to be producing any babies or anything like that. Now, once we collect those eggs, we're not killing them, we're just preventing incubation. Just like a chicken egg. You crack it open, there's nothing in it.
How do you tell all the gators apart?
So that's when we've done a lot of videos on, especially when I worked at previous places that had like dozens and dozens of alligators together. But over here, it's pretty easy. I mean, Big Mac is 10'2", and Bella is only 8 feet. So just looking at the two of them, the size difference alone really gives it away. But for me, since I work with these animals all the time, I can just look at their faces. Like, to me, their faces are as different as a person's face, and it's just a matter of spending the time with the animal and learning what they look like. So to me, his face looks completely, totally different than Bella's. Like, I don't need to obviously see their full bodies to know this is Big Mac, this is Bella. We could just show the faces, I would know who it is.
Where is Casper? Never see him anymore.
I'm going to have to wear a t-shirt that says, I don't own Casper. He's not my alligator. We've done a lot of posts and videos, and I know not everybody sees everything, so I don't want to be rude to people who just haven't seen any of the content, but we've done, at this point, I don't know, maybe 20 videos and posts discussing this, at least. He's not our alligator. He is owned by Everglades Outpost, and about a year and a half ago, I bought this property here. We moved up and started the animal sanctuary up here, and I no longer go down there except for maybe once a month or once every couple of months, so I don't see him anymore. And actually, honestly, the last time I went down, I purposefully did not create any new content with him, because I like seeing him. I love him, obviously, but I didn't create any new videos because I don't want more people like, oh my God, it's Casper. I'm trying to move on with my...
Can I come visit?
We are not open to the public yet. We're hoping in 2025 to be able to open up and start doing tours and whatnot, but so far, no. Again, like I just said, it would not likely be until 2025 that we actually start running tours and whatnot here. But it is in the plans, but not yet. All right, time to feed the coatis. So they have a bunch of stuff. They've got freeze-dried raw chicken. They've got hard-boiled egg, monkey biscuit, some cantaloupe, and super worms, green beans, banana, pineapple, I forget what this beef jerky stuff is. They've also got cinnamon sticks, since they are very scent-oriented. Oh, do you like this? Do you like that smell? Oh, yeah. There you go. So they also have grapes and nuts and raisins and some freeze-dried bugs too. Here the Patagonian Mara. Here comes Timothy to pull the bull. You gonna do it? There it is. So Timothy and Topanga. Topanga the female here. So something else about these guys, since they are large rodents, they do really like to chew on everything. And so we have a lot of these palm trees in here, and you can really see where they've been chewing up the palms over there too. So they do love chewing on stuff, and 9. So you do give them some specific chewing toys for them, although they really seem to just like to chew on the palm trees. That kind of seems to be their favorite thing to do. Hazel, you want that? Nope, not good enough. She wants the raw meat. Here, Hazel, you want this? Oh, there we go. Oh, come on, it's like the beef jerky stuff. It's good. There you go. Hazel. Hazel. There you go. Oh, it's okay. There you go. See the way she watches me while she eats? And then there's Shippo up there. Hey, Kira. There you go, UA. Good girl. That's Shippo doing his crazy bark. Here's little dude, the African crested porcupine, eating a carrot. See, he's got his quills all fluffed up at me. So, talking about the quills, we've talked about this a few times, but it's always really cool to have a look at it more up close. But so they have different kinds of quills that serve different purposes. So this big thick one is what I call one of the death quills, and that is a very thick, rigid quill that, like, I mean, it's pretty strong. And yeah, that's one that, like, if it got you in the chest, it'll kill you. You know, in the wild, these guys are attacked by lions, and they are known to kill lions with these big, thick quills. And then this one is a much longer, skinnier one, and so that's more of a sensory quill. You can see it all over on his outside, so especially you see those really long ones. So that is for feeling around, so that's a lot more sensory. And then also to make him look bigger, you know, and make his just more of an intimidating appearance, especially when he just suddenly, like, you know, puts him up like that, you know. So if he's relaxed, he'll flatten everything all down all the way, and then when he becomes feeling threatened, he's just puts everything up, you know, makes him look way bigger, rapid size increase. So it's just really cool to see. And then here is one from his mane, or his mohawk, you see. So it's not really a quill, it's just more like hair, but keep in mind that quills are literally hair. So quills are made of modified hair. So all those quills, again, that is hair, but you can see where it becomes more like hair as we know it, and then more quill-like depending on what part of the body you're looking at. Hi, Jelly Bean. Hi, Jelly Bean. Hi, buddy. He's got a super worm. Oh, you dropped it. There you go. There you got a blueberry. More blueberries. Hi, Bean. He's showing off his skills. That is Azula, a blue-fronted Amazon in the background. So he's got blueberries, of course, his favorite. And he's got grapes, he's got cantaloupe, he's got super worms, he's got some hard-boiled egg. You got so much good stuff. You want me to pet you? Oh, nope. You want to bite? Oh, nope, nope. Look at him. He's like, I will bite you. No pets today. Prairie dogs. Oh, look at them. They're so stinking cute. Hi, Poppy. Oh ho ho, the monkey biscuit. Look at Cheeky's like, nope. Look at Poppy. Oh, look at Poppy. Hi, Poppy. You're so cute, Poppy. Here, you want that? Oh, here. Let's flip you over. Here you go. Yeah. Fresh food and water for the small parrots, all little budgies and cockatiels. You guys got multiple bowls, you know, you don't have to fight, right? This is the preferred bowl. I don't know why. Put the same stuff, but they really, look at the cockatiel just beating the crap out of all these little budgies. They prefer this bowl. They got another bowl over here. Everybody's being pretty peaceful here. And then they've got this bowl over here. That's all budgies. And then they also have this bowl, which is often the veggie bowl, but today it's just seeds. Some of the budgies have understood this, but the rest of these guys are not even bothering going over there because they think it's just veggies. So now we're taking Calusa the barred owl out and just walking around the property a little bit with her and getting her used to being on the glove, used to being with me. So part of the requirement, the federal permit for having her, means that we have to do 12 gloved programs a year with her, and we have one coming up next week. So we've got to get her used to me and used to being handled and walking around and doing everything.
She's done education before, actually for 10 years, but they absolutely know their handlers. So she needs to get used to Chris and his voice, and we need to get used to her.
Hi, baby. Hi. I'm checking everything out. So we're just getting her used to walking around with me, being handled, you know. We just got to do this for a little while, do some laps, go back and forth. Now we have a lot of native, well, she's native, but wild barred owls in the area right here. So we actually hear them all the time. You've probably heard them in some of my past videos. We think we had a nesting pair on the other side of the property last year. So there are a lot of barred owls around here, and I am curious if they come to see her or not. And I actually noticed the other day, right here, this is some bird of prey poop right here. And it is right underneath that big branch. You look straight up. So I think there was a barred owl here checking her out already. It sure looks like it based on that. But not 100% sure, but yeah, there are a lot of them around, so I bet one of them was coming over and trying to meet the new girl on the block here. Hi, piggies. Oh, you sit. Good girl. You guys sitting? You sitting, Daisy? Oh, Daisy's the best. You're pretty good. You also bite. And you don't listen to anything. Where you going, Julie? Where is she going? Julie! I don't know. Oh, you sitting, Daisy? Oh, girl, Daisy. Oh, there's go piggy Daisy. Oh, now you're back. Now you're back. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Fingers again. Lacey was not with the teeth that time. Oh, look at that little leg coming up. Look at this little leg. Look at that little leg, Daisy. Thank you, cat. Here's Toffee. Toffee doesn't usually come over. Oh man. Got to get eaten alive by these farm animals. So last night at about 10 p.m., Gabby and I are just in the living room, and we brought in some of the birds because the temperatures were a bit low. So we brought in Cosmo, and then at 10 p.m. last night, he had a major seizure episode. And then it continued for like 2 hours straight. It was horrific of him just flapping around, rapidly blinking and screaming. And it was just, I feel so bad for him. It was so sad. And, we were trying to calm him down, giving him his heart meds and whatnot, and trying, the meds that we have. We already knew he had some issue. We don't know what's causing this, but, this is not his first episode, and we already have him on meds that are supposed to help with this kind of thing. So we're trying to give him some of that. And he calmed down after 2 hours. He calmed down a little bit, but was definitely not normal. And so we just tried to cuddle with him, like basically all night. We had him in bed with us, and he was just not doing okay. And then this morning, Gabby took him over to the exotic bird hospital at 8 a.m. So we barely got sleep last night, and so they've had him there hospitalized, and they've been trying multiple different kinds of medications, and it'll control the seizures for a little bit, but as soon as the medicine starts to wane, he is right back to having issues again. So yeah, we're not sure what to do at this point. Neither the hospital, Dr. Colbert is there working on him, and it's just not clear what the issue is. We're not sure what is going on, or if we can fix it. And so
his blood work is fine.
Yeah, his blood work is fine.
We were hoping that the blood work gave us something to go on and make the decision a little easier, and unfortunately his blood work is not giving us anything. Everything is in normal levels. His glucose is in normal levels.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it before, but he could potentially have some kind of cancer. He said when seizures are full-blown like this and nothing can control it, like a brain tumor is possible.
Yeah.
So we are going to have to make a very difficult decision here. He's probably calling us back within the next 20 minutes for our next update to see if anything is working, but we're not going to let him suffer.
So what she's getting at is it becomes a quality of life issue, and you know, he might have to be put to sleep. So we're just dreading that. We're hoping that, you know, the next round of medications that they try will be able to control the seizures, but it's not looking good, guys, you know. So it'd just be so heartbreaking, and it wears on your soul.
I mean, we did a lot of our crying last night, I think. Last night we were fully prepared to lose him, so I think we kind of came to that realization last night.
Yeah.
So it's almost not so sudden, because last night was just so traumatic, I think.
Last night was horrific.
So today, if we can let him go peacefully, that is
just
the kindest thing.
Yeah. I feel so bad for him. You know, last night, you know, we're just holding him, and he just can't stop, you know, flapping and screaming like he's in the worst pain imaginable.
But that's not what it was.
No, I know. I said
No, I know. That's the only comfort I find. Like, he's very out of it, so...
Yeah, he's not aware.
Yes.
I know, but I'm saying, for me, personally, I hear it, and to me it sounds like he's screaming like he's dying and he's in pain. That's what it sounds like, and it just breaks my heart. And I know, like Abby just said, he's out of it, so he's not actually screaming in pain, but that's what it feels like, you know. And like when you're there holding him and he's just screaming, and oh my, it breaks your heart. It's just so sad.
The only a little bit of comfort that I find in this is that he's not really aware. He's very out of it, you know, like and it happened so suddenly. You know, we were just on the couch watching TV, and he just started screaming like he was afraid of something. And sometimes he does that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is he okay? And then we ran over, and he's just open wings falling off his perch, like whole body is stiff and seizing up, and it was... We talk about this all the time with birds. It's never like a peaceful, it's always just 0 to 100. I mean, he was doing so well. Yeah, we've only had him not even 4 months. We've only had him 3 months, and he came to us as an older bird with lots of issues. And, you know, you guys watch the daily vlogs, you know, the first time Dr. Colbert called us with blood work, he was like, before I give you the results, how is he doing? I'm like, he's doing great, but that does not sound good. He's like, it is not good. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, it really sucks.
So hopefully, you know, he responds to the meds they're giving him right now. We're gonna get a call any minute here, and I don't know. We're gonna have to make that hard decision, and that is part of running a rescue and getting in animals with lots of pre-existing conditions and issues. It's just like, you know, Clover, no.
This is not the time.
No.
She's so excited.
I know. having this like really like heartfelt conversation, and she's like, yeah, now is the perfect time. Like, hopefully he responds to the medication, you know. All right, so here is Asami, the chunk skunk herself. Oh, she's just sniffing everywhere. Let's see. So what do we got for her, Gab?
A little bit of salmon and vegetables, some live insects, vegetables, sweet potatoes, some fruit, freeze-dried chicken hearts, and freeze-dried chicken.
Any live worms in there?
There are some live worms in there.
No, that's what she wants. There's one. That's all she cares about. Oh. So that is #1 priority every time. But when I come back in the morning, bowl will be empty. As you can see, she eats everything. But the worms are definitely priority. Here's Jet, the fennec fox. Fennec foxes are the smallest species of fox, native to sub-Saharan Africa. Oh, look at him go. He's got those big old ears that helps dissipate heat in a desert environment, and now he's gone. Gone forever. All right, so coming out now to feed Calusa. So I've got her mice here, and gonna give her food, but Dr. Colbert just called us back and said that Cosmo is actually responding positively to the meds that he was just giving him, and that seems like he's doing better. So that's really, really good. He also consulted with Dr. Stevenson, and she said that she has seen parrots seize for days and then still manage to recover and basically go back to normal. So that gives us a lot of hope, you know. So hopefully Cosmo is able to make it through this and pull out of it and come back to being normal and come home, you know. So right now we're just gonna continue, you know, his hospitalization and the meds, and hopefully he comes out okay. All right, so I just gave Calusa her foods. Bunch of mice down there. There you go. She's a little puffed up at me right now. It's okay. I brought you food. Yeah. She's so cute. So cute. So the sun is starting to set over the pond here. And so ends another day here at the sanctuary. So hopefully Cosmo is okay and they're able to help him out. He's able to come home soon. Oh, it's just been a very busy day, guys, you know, and heavy with dealing with Cosmo and everything. So hopefully he comes out okay. I was gonna say, I also just checked on my phone to see how far I've walked today. I had somebody asking, you know, like, how much walking do you do around the sanctuary every day? So I just checked on my phone right now. So far today, it's been 6.5 miles that I've walked just on the property, just going back and forth, taking care of all the animals and doing everything here. So get in my steps, that's for sure. But I guess we'll go ahead and end the video. So thanks for watching, guys.